Hello, and welcome to the Battleship Potemkast. As ever, I am your host, Mr. Captain Cook, and with me, Mr. Quartermaster Rob Stoakes. This is a Let's Play, let us play. What shall we play? Tell me, Rob, please!
This week we're playing Daffy Duck Fowl Play for the Gameboy.
Time to play the game!
So here we are, Rob, back again with a Let Us Play.
Yes, we are playing a game from my youth as opposed to your not youth.
Yeah, this is one that you've chosen. I believe it appeared on the original Game Boy Color.
It did indeed. It is Daffy Duck's Fowl Play, the story of Daffy Duck attempting to attain the fame and the fortune that has forever really eluded him and the world has kind of screwed him out of. So here's his own custom island that this game is set on.
So that's the whole entire world that Daffy Duck inhabits.
Yes, and it's in the shape of his own fucking head. The egotistical maniac is like, I need more money.
What, did he build an island?
Presumably. Like, you do not naturally find islands in the shape of your own head.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Easter Island?
Anyway, let's go to country.
Oh, what, so you get to choose?
No.
It's like, I thought
It
was
makes
like
you think you can, and randomly you can choose after you've beaten a level. There is no reason to.
Well, this is obviously a graphical stunner.
For the
You
game,
can crawl.
for the Game Boy, this is fucking impressive.
So what's his weapon?
It is dynamite. This is a platformer that I did quite enjoy when I was a kid because it plays very unusually. The live system basically acts like no other live system where, in fact, I may be able to show you later on.
What the hell's a live system?
So just a system of how it stores your lives. In fact,
Oh, right.
So I will jump on this thing.
I thought you meant like the system's about to go live.
No.
Pre-rendering begins
So
in 3.
I'm about to show you what this game thinks a mousetrap apparently looks like. So I've just died. I just get back up and I can get my hearts back, which is a cool idea.
What, so it's like Sonic's Rings but for lives?
Yes. I also like the fact that it's not a standard attack either. It's like one that you have to learn the trajectory for. There's a lot of messing around. Yes. Hello Dog from Tom and Jerry, which was not Looney Tunes.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. What the fuck's Daffy Duck got to do with dynamite?
He gets hit by it a lot.
Yeah, but it's not his weapon, is it?
No, it's a lot of stuff where he gets inflicted by stuff.
In
Weirdly,
fact, come to think of it, what the fuck did Daffy Duck do? I mean, I remember his voice. But what was his shtick?
his main shtick, it kept changing, because initially he was just the hyperactive one when he was first made.
Yeah, it was like coked up, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was his character, was just, I'm on speed. And then, ever after that...
You've just been Sideshow Bobbed.
Hell, I have indeed.
Do you want to do a Sideshow Bob impression when he gets hit by a rake?
I kind of do.
You ready?
Go for it. That's actually a pretty good one. That is not about... Can you do any other Kelsey Grammer? Or is that just it?
No. I went for it, but apparently not.
Yeah, you just kind of sound like just vaguely threatening paedophile there. Just Bart.
Trust me, Bart. You'll need the sweeties I have. I don't know how do paedophiles pick up nowadays? Do they have an app as well? Have they got like Tinder? Like Pedder?
Yeah.
Pedder. That was what it'd be called. Pedder.
Yeah. There's going to be one...
And it's for like... Think of that. Maybe there's 12-year-olds out there, I assume 12-year-olds, that would actually be looking for some wisdom and some knowledge from an older person, and they're like, I am actively seeking adult puss.
I don't know, people do often like... you do get a lot of women who are like, oh, give it to me, daddy. So maybe there are some freaks out there. Freaky 13-year-olds. So yeah.
Right, I'm glad. Fucking what?
Yeah, anyway.
This is a children's game, Rob.
Yeah, and this is what this game thinks a boss battle looks like. Just walk until you win.
What? To beat it, you had to get the treasure chest?
Yes. And
I love how simple your fucking password is as well. Did you ever play a game called, well, obviously, Rayman?
yes.
The original on the PS1.
Yes. Did this...
And the fucking codes on that were like 15 digits.
Yeah. Oh, hold on.
No way up. Sylvester.
Yes. And guess what the prize for getting this bonus game is? You get to play it again.
What? So
That's
you don't
it.
even get an extra life?
No, you do if you get Daffy, So anyway, we have...
So this is level 2 of a possible 5. This is a short game.
It's not a long one. It's only 6 levels long. Now, the difficulty does ramp up very quickly. This game... I remember this level in particular, and I may be able to show you the bit of it where shit just gets fucked up and it goes out of nowhere difficult like a crazed motherfucker. And it genuinely took me years to get past this level.
Level 2?
Yes.
So this is like your Ikaruga?
No. I'm a master at it now, but this, there's a bit that I would not even let you attempt to beat on your first go.
Yeah, because God forbid I have fun and play a game.
No, I've seen you play Fire Shark. You were fucking terrible.
Yeah, but I've not played... this is the problem, people, ladies and gentlemen. When we pick these games, I just pick games from my memory and pay no attention to them. Whereas Rob still plays these games. You like a bit of retro gaming.
I am a big retro gamer. It's kind of like watching a black and white film. You're just kind of able to indulge in a simpler time.
Oh, just a glutton for punishment.
That as well. So yes, this bit is kind of bullshit.
These levels were always hard in games.
Yeah. No, so it's
At least it's telling you where the fucking thing is.
Yeah. It's not so much of that, it's more the speed of it.
Well, it just looks like pressing left, right, left, right. That's pretty simple.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, no, I'm a master of it now, but... You gotta
The
remember...
master of the old left and right.
Yeah. Like, you gotta remember, this is 7-year-old me that we're talking about. I mean, at this point, I'm basically a master at this.
Right on cue. Right on cue. See, these games from your memories are a lot harder than you remember.
I know. And I played them recently.
In preparation, you did your revision.
Yes, I made sure that it could record properly.
As part of my revision, I looked at the year 1999.
Yes, which was the year that this game came out.
It was a great year. There's only one thing that I hear when I hear the year 1999. Is it the Prince hit?
I was about to ask if it was a Prince hit.
It's actually the Will Smith lyric in, I can't remember which song. Miami, it might be.
We're gonna, like...
He goes, we're gonna party like it's 19. Hold up, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 1999, the year Manchester United did the unthinkable and won the Premier League, the FA Cup and the Champions League in the same season. Never been done before, never been done since. It was fucking amazing. And for some reason... I grew up a United fan. My dad's a United fan, obviously. He got a season ticket for the first time that I remember in '99. So that, I mean, I'd been going to Old Trafford since '95, but '99 I went about 15 times, and it felt like we won every single time. So I have nothing but the fondest of memories. And plus, South Park the movie came out that year.
Yes, I was about to say, because I was researching some of the films that came out that year, and on Google it had a big long line of all the stuff, and I was like, I'm sure there was a film in 1999 that I remember really liking, and it doesn't list South Park for whatever reason, and I do not understand why.
I tell you what, I can't understand why. Why is that a boss battle? That was nothing.
No.
Or are you just doing like a Ronnie O'Sullivan and making it look really easy?
No, the boss battles in this game, with the exception of one, which we will hopefully be able to see, most of them are just fucking pussies. And then there's one which suddenly... It's like running through tissue paper, and there's this one boss where the last tissue paper gets replaced with a brick wall. And it's just like, oh, shit, it's way harder.
But yeah, South Park the movie.
An excellent movie.
Most people's favourite musical.
It's one of those movies that you kind of forget. Oh yeah, it's very much in the style of Disney.
A Broadway show.
Yeah.
There's pretty much, I think there's like 15 solid songs in it.
Yeah.
That come along about every 6 or 7 minutes.
Yeah. You could tell that they would go on to write Book of Mormon.
Oh, well, all the songs that were written in South Park from then on, I love it. The most of my knowledge of musicals comes from South Park. Like, I wouldn't know who Stephen Sondheim was.
No.
If it wasn't for South Park. I mean...
Cool.
Yeah.
No, and has that ever, like, transferred into, like, other musicals? Have you gone, you know what, after seeing this, I really need to see Phantom of the Opera?
I went to see Phantom of the Opera, actually. It was good.
Yeah. Was that?
They have jingles as well.
They do. Was that 1999? The Joel Schumacher one?
What, Batman and Robin?
No, the Phantom of the Opera, where they got Gerard Butler to sing.
Oh, I have no idea. I saw it in Leeds at the theatre. It was performed by thespians.
Ah, so you saw it live.
Proper fell in love with the lass in it as well. And then when I went out for something to eat after it, the actress was there with her mates having something to eat. I was like, Jesus Christ. She's a real person. I thought she just existed on the stage. But yeah, I've been to see quite a few musicals actually. I'm partial. I get that off my mum though. My mum's big into it.
I get it from Disney, but my mum's like kind of the musical side of the family, whereas my dad was the kind of arty side. Weirdly, I come from two worlds.
Yeah, my dad actually he used to, but no, it's very much chalk and cheese, my mum and dad.
Yeah, right. So he used to. That was a great sentence there. Just like, oh yeah, he used to. Anyway, just
well, no,
no
that's another
elaboration.
thing about 1999 actually. I remember him doing this big oil canvas, and it was some trippy shit. It was basically, or what I believe to be.
Right, I do apologise for interrupting, but if you are for any other players of this game later on, here is the cheapest exploit in the world. This boss will just give you infinite lives forever, and it's friggin' hysterical.
Anyway, brilliant, yeah, hilarious.
Anyway,
back to my dad's oil canvas painting in 1999. Yeah, it appeared basically to be some kind of trippy look out of Hadrian's Wall.
Yeah.
But where there's like 3 moons and the mountains are red and all that shit. And along Hadrian's Wall is a line of centurions.
Aye.
Kind of like that. It was weird. I'd always look at it and be like, what the fuck is that? Why have you drawn that? What's going on?
Yeah.
Can I come to United?
And I've just beat the boss by accident.
Another dog shit boss battle. I've got to say, Rob, I'm not too impressed with this game.
It's one of these games where...
Does it have a good soundtrack?
It does have a very good soundtrack that unfortunately we can't listen to.
Nope.
Yes.
This bonus game for nothing. Are you sure you don't get anything for it?
Again, if you get Daffy Duck, you get 5 lives. I'm down to fucking 0. So, yeah, I fucked up on that boss.
I was gonna say, I thought you had infinite lives and it's so hilarious.
Yeah.
And then you're strumming along with that.
Clearly the game is smarter than me, given that it kind of let me beat it and I died.
That killed you? I thought you had 88% health. Right, it's alright, we can remember VPF7.
VPF7, right. Gonna have to go to the best music in the game. But no, this... the meter that you were seeing earlier, the percentage, is actually hunger, where certain enemies drop food, and that's a way that you can die. Rarely ever comes up.
Starvation?
Yeah, you just straight up...
So this is like before Far Cry?
Yeah, this is very much the DayZ of its day. I believe they kind of named this as an influence in the design document itself.
It's like a really shit Mario clone. You just went through a pipe in the floor.
Yes. Denin. That is a reference that I don't know how many of our listeners would understand from our excellent podcast that you can listen to on SoundCloud and iTunes.
Yeah, that was from when we went to Edinburgh. Last year we went to the Edinburgh Festival.
Yes. Would you be able to tell that story?
What, of us going to Edinburgh?
Well, specifically of the...
Well, right, I will tell you. Yeah, right. Me and Rob used to work together at Sky Television. And this lass once told us this joke where she said, what are Mario's fucking jeans... No, what are Mario's clothes made out of?
I don't know, Michael. What are Mario's jeans made out of?
Denim. Right.
Haha, much fun was had.
And then we went to Edinburgh Festival, and then we watched a comedian, and he said, which car does Mario drive?
I do not know.
He drives a Renault.
And
we was disappointed.
Yeah, just kind of, that's...
hang on a minute. The girl at work told us a similar joke. What's going on here?
That is Christmas cracker level of humour right there.
Well, actually, I can give you a little bit of an update, because it's as the week of... I went to see Ricky Gervais in Sheffield this week.
Oh, aye.
Right, and one of his jokes in one bit, and I want to know if you heard this at school, because I did.
Right?
What did the deaf, dumb, blind orphan boy get for Christmas?
I do not know.
Cancer.
Hilarious.
Have you heard that joke before?
I have not heard that one.
Right, I must have gone to a fucked up school. Right. I'd heard that before. And when he said it,
Yeah.
I was like, you can't have that. That's like,
Yeah, that's-
what fish can score a goal? A goldfish. Whee. You know,
That's just like kind of...
it belongs to Britain.
Yeah, it'd be like... I'm trying to think of a
Whether
really
you've got to
good
kill all these mini Seymours. Feed me! Feed me some dynamite! Another great musical. Photoshop of Horrors, boo.
Yeah, that is a damn good musical. Like, all of our favourite musicals are the ones that are like considered just the fucked up ones, I'm noticing.
I've got a few. I really like Chicago. With Catherine Zeta-Jones. She knocks it out the park.
Yes.
Great big Welsh lass. Good for her. She bloody did it, didn't she?
Yes.
Do you remember when she won the Oscar and she did that? She just suddenly out of nowhere went from being like a mild English accent
Yeah.
to just, oh, I can't bloody well believe it. And Michael Douglas is, I can't believe it. He won a bloody Oscar.
It just like kind of full on just went, oh, that's what your voice is.
Whose jacket is this coat?
Yes. We call that the Hugh Laurie House Initiative, where a load of Americans are really surprised to hear Hugh Laurie's real voice.
Did you kill yourself with dynamite?
I did. Because I suck.
Oh my word.
Yeah, I'm not doing well here.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to complete this game.
Yeah.
And if you're going to ask me to remember the password now, what? Right, how did you fall down it before, but now you've just walked across it?
Because I rule.
This game's ridiculous. And why are you bothering with... Look at that! The Cat in the Hat is here for some reason.
Yeah.
was a good shot.
He's Looney Tunes, I guess.
The Cat in the Hat?
If you kind of stretch your definitions of that. We saw the dog from Tom and Jerry earlier. That was Hanna-Barbera. So, fuck it.
Really?
Yeah, no, not Looney Tunes at all. I know that Chuck Jones did have a spell of writing Tom and Jerry for a bit, which is weird because he also did Wile E. Coyote, which was supposed to be an unfucking...
You should have just walked across it.
Yeah, I know.
Walk on water, just do that Jesus shit that you can do here. I don't understand why are hedgehogs against you? If this is... You've created an island
Yeah.
for these people in the shape of your head.
Yeah.
So why do they have beef with you?
I guess, to be fair, if you're making your own kind of island for yourself, I guess people just think that you're kind of a prat.
Well, no.
Plus he's black.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, no.
With bits of ginger on him.
If there's anything that irritates people, it's rich black people.
Well, that's another South Park.
Yeah, that's a South Park reference right there.
I just think he's like Richard Branson. And Richard Branson, you know, he invites Elton John and Mariah Carey and that they can all stay on his island.
Yeah.
And they don't try and beat him up.
No.
I just think these are some ungrateful guests.
To be fair, we do keep seeing a boss battle in the form of Bugs Bunny, so maybe he's turned the civilian populace against us.
Yeah, what the fuck's the deal with Bugs? These Bugs launched a political agenda.
I think he's just kind of here. He just defends the gold, because, I don't know, is it his?
Why does Bugs get to keep the gold?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's his or if... Mind you, it's gold that's on Donald's island, so it's Donald. I'm getting the ducks mixed up. It's on Daffy Duck's island, so I assume it's some kind of... Like maybe it's kind of Sandinistas Contras situation right here, where it's... Fuck me.
What was you on about that difficulty spike?
Yeah, there was a kind of difficulty spike that came out of nowhere.
About halfway through that level.
Right, do you remember the password?
VPF7?
We're gonna try it.
If I get this, I want double points. I'm good.
You've done well.
Because I'm usually terrible at shit like that.
This is when you can select the levels, by the way.
Right, take us to the lakeside. Oh, is that what was one?
That was level 2. This is we're at the forest, which is messing with my retro gamer sensibilities a little. The fact that we start... Ice level comes before forest. That never happens in forest. In retro games, that never happens. It's always the forest goes first. Maybe the second level if we just have standard grassland. Maybe.
So wait, what level are you going to choose then?
Oh, we're going to choose.
Just get this game done, Rob. You told me it'll be like, oh, this one will be fine. We'll just play it, talk about some shit, and I'll be able to complete it. It'll be unlike our others. We'll actually complete the game.
I thought as much as well.
Because I don't think we've completed a single game yet in a Let's Play, have we?
No. We may return to some of them. I'd quite like to come back to...
Fire Shark, yes, me too.
Well, I still remember where we never lost Super Metroid, to be fair. We never...
Oh, so there's Metroid can be carried on?
Metroid can be carried on. We were very near a save state. And...
You've just been battered.
Yeah.
So you just can stand on it?
Yeah. It's hard, but you can.
You should be able to pull on the rears and just fly.
Like
Spider-Man in his trailer landing that plane.
I would say it'd be more like Batman.
We should play a Batman game. Should we play a retro Batman game?
There's only one that's good.
Batman Returns on the Master System.
I was actually thinking of Batman on the NES.
Yeah, I think it's probably the same game.
Probably. Yeah, there was a dog shit one on the Super Nintendo where it was Batman. I think it was based on Batman Forever, and it had Mortal Kombat style.
Yes, I remember that dog shit. Yeah.
Yeah, where it was like, oh yeah, if you want to use the grapple hook, you have to like press the shoulder button slightly before you press select, and then you can grapple shit. And you're like, Batman is Batman. He grapples. That's his superpower. Is money.
I'm just well, that's a bit 2017. Batman's superpower is greatest detective
Of all time.
Yeah. Well, alive. That'll do.
Yeah.
But thinking of like old retro-y franchise games that were good and or bad, did you ever play the seminal, the excellent RoboCop versus Terminator?
Ooh. I read the comic. I never played the video game.
That is one fucking hell of a game. You're just a RoboCop going around murking Terminators. Yeah. For some reason, you're never the Terminator.
To be fair, in terms of like, because that was a classic matchup, was like who would win in a fight, Terminator or RoboCop? RoboCop would fucking destroy him.
Yeah, there was Alien Predator, there was RoboCop and Terminator, and then there was Batman and Superman.
Yeah.
They were like the three fictional fights. Or maybe Freddy Jason as well, to be fair.
Freddy Jason, although to be fair, I never heard that one discussed until the movie had come out, although I was of the generation where...
Sadly, it was discussed.
Yeah.
But that was a rubbish movie.
Yeah, like, in terms of like given the fact that they are the silly horror genres, they're the ones that I'd prefer to see them than Alien vs Predator.
A good Alien vs Predator could be one of the best films ever. But
yeah.
It won't happen.
No. Because fucking Sleigh Ride of Friendship.
Because we are not yet established screenwriters, Rob.
Yeah. No, that's most problem with most movies, is that we didn't write them.
I'm starting to feel the same way. Wouldn't it be ace if we were writing the Batman for Ben Affleck?
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Like, here we go. Super concentration time. Get your extra life. Go. Keep going. Fuck them off. Just get out of there.
Oh, look at that fucking... Oh, okay. I'm getting fucking gang raped there. It's harsh.
Oh, you missed the...
Why do spiders have fangs?
To put the poison in. You got the life back. He's done it!
That is how it's done. And we thought that this game would be beaten quickly.
Yeah, so it's nearly too hard.
Yeah. I'm beating this now. I'm determined.
Well, you've only got 15 minutes. Can you do it? Let us know in the comments below.
I've only got 2 levels, and sure, it took me 15 levels to beat the last one, but whatever, we'll manage.
So, you had this on the original Game Boy then?
I did. It was one of the few games I managed to get on the original game before we graduated to Game Boy Advances, because I'm young.
Yeah.
And I think I found it in a bin, pretty much, like a bargain bin.
I was going to say, like what, just in Morrison's?
Yeah, but it was like almost only a few months it had been out, and it was like immediately just consigned to the bargain bin, because it was, it was a tie-in to a previously popular franchise. Back in those days, those games were never good, basically. So it was just kind of treated as like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, franchise games were always dog shit until, in my opinion, the Lord of the Rings games that came on the PS2, Xbox, and GameCube.
I would contest your opinion on that for Two Towers. The Return of the King.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Return of the King is excellent.
But those Lord of the Rings games are the first franchise games.
Yeah, that people are like, oh wow, you can actually do them and they don't have to be turds.
Because, I mean, it's a bit hack to say it, but, you know, your Superman 64s and games like that, they were all over the shop. Let alone, you know, your licensed cartoon games like this. These were traditionally just shite.
Yeah. I remember, I mean, I still like
the
this.
Simpsons games and...
Yeah.
Things like that.
No, it took a while for them to... Oh, mind you, Simpsons had the Crazy Taxi ripoff. And that was good.
Simpsons Hit and Run?
No, that was a GTA clone. They had one that was a Crazy Taxi spin-off, which was just... It was Crazy Taxi, but you just played as the Simpsons, and I remember that one being quite good. Simpsons are really weird as a gaming franchise, because they just rip off other games. They're like, yeah, we'll just have the Simpsons in it. What if the worst wrestling game of all time had the Simpsons in it? What if GTA had the Simpsons in it?
Just stick a Simpsons in it.
Yeah. I remember our school got a PlayStation because schools are retro. See, this boss is a motherfucker.
Right.
Because...
At least it shows you the way. Are those cacti, sorry.
Yeah. When you destroy them, there's a little ball that pops back out. The problem is not so much that, it's... Yeah.
That dick.
Yeah.
Bugs.
Bugs flying around.
In the Fire Shark plane. With dropping bombs.
He does look like that. But then you have to master this kind of platforming challenge where when you hit the cacti, it shoots out a little thing. It's a motherfucker. Timing is perfect.
Oh.
I'll take it. I'd rather get hit by the cactus and stay in place than miss that jump like that.
Boom, like Usain Bolt at the end. TKNX.
TKNX.
Thanks for playing.
How pleasant. Thank you, game. Thank you for giving us...
I'm trying to think if we've missed any musicals that are due a bit of love.
No, there aren't any. Most musicals are terrible.
I once went to see Les Miserables.
That is traditionally considered the musical that men are allowed to like.
Dude, I didn't know. Like, the curtain was coming down and I just turned to the side and was like, did you say this was a musical? I'm like, no, it's all music. I was like, what, like every line's going to be sung?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, shut the fuck up, it's about to start.
Yeah. Which and
as soon as it did, I was like, this is weird. And then 7 minutes later, I was just completely hooked. But the only problem was, I don't know if I did. I think, you know, you're entitled to your own emotional reaction.
Yeah.
Hey, up the little ant fellas. I think you're entitled to your own emotional reaction when observing Les Miserables. But there was... I'm not going to give away spoilers, but there was a bit in the second act where everybody was crying, like sobbing.
Yeah.
Sobbing. And I was like applauding. Solo. I felt great. I was like, this is amazing. And people are crying.
Yeah. Well, I suppose that's as good a visceral
But did
reaction.
I miss something? I just spent the rest of the play going, I think I missed something.
So I don't know, you can... It's that thing of, like, do you give the emotional reaction they want, or do you appreciate it as a artwork and go, bravo, you have done well?
I just thought it was amazing. I was really blown away by Les Mis. It rocked my world.
Yeah.
I know the words to some songs.
You know some of the words to some of the songs. And
one day more.
Yeah.
On my own.
There's a thing that can't be broken. A song that can't be sung.
Singing about Daffy Duck, it cannot simply done.
Hey. They did sing plenty about Daffy Duck in like Space Jam, but
did I ever tell you when I was in 2 musicals?
No, you did not. This sounds fascinating.
Did I not?
No.
So this is a genuine. I've not told you this.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I have.
No, I knew that you did like plays because of I won't say anything
because of my classical training.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a couple of musicals. Just cameos, not like in the whole thing. I just appear for a song.
That's fine. You weren't.
I wasn't a feature. I was like a.
Yeah, you weren't quite Aladdin. You were more Buttons.
Well, no, inexplicably, I did do Aladdin. We did Aladdin the show, and I was the motherfucking genie.
Nice.
And I had to learn the words to A Friend Like Me. The Robin Williams, Friend Like Me.
When Alibaba had his 40 thieves.
I'm not gonna, because you have to pay ticket money to see me sing in a musical. Because the secret is, ladies and gentlemen, I can't sing. But what I can do is pretend to sing.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. But I had to learn which I didn't know. Because, when you sing in the shower, you sing in the car, you sing wherever. You're just a regular person. And then suddenly you have to perform a song. And you've got a routine, you've got fucking...
Yeah.
I had to pull like flowers and stuff out of my suit jacket and do all sorts of like little magic tricks and stuff to make me appear supernatural. I choreographed the whole thing as well.
Yes.
Anyway, but the point, when you're singing, like performing, I didn't know that some lines you sing when you breathe in.
Yeah.
And some lines you sing when you breathe out.
You learn inward singing.
Yeah, pretty much. But I remember, like, through rehearsals, like the first time I ever did rehearsals, and I could sing the song, just like on the way to work, whatever. It was knew every word. It was great.
Yeah.
And then it came to singing it and like being on stage and shit. I just didn't have any breath. I couldn't get like "Shall Daddy had 1,000 tales." It was difficult. So yeah,
that was in fact the next line in the song.
Of course it was. I know what the next fucking line is. I had to rehearse it for fucking 2 months.
You sound so embittered of like, if I had to learn one of the most treasured musicals of the 90s.
It was good. The other musical I was in was the ABBA smash hit, Mamma Mia.
I did not know that you had arrived. That is a whole joke, ladies and gentlemen, if you know about our accent, which we also talked about on our podcast. Plug.
But yeah, Mamma Mia. And I was the dude who sings "Does Your Mother Know That You're Out?" Because I was young at the time.
Yeah.
So I was like the young hot thing.
Yeah.
For the one of the ladies to get saddled with. So the finale tied together.
Yeah, that is a strange thing to experience.
And I'll tell you what was hard about that is...
You had to convincingly play somebody attractive. I know that would be quite difficult.
Oh no, pull that off, piece of piss. Amazing what a good haircut does to a man. Now the thing with that one was, there was fucking 70 seconds of instrumental in the song that had to be filled and not be boring. And that was difficult, having to choreograph that. And it was me. I ended up making a drink and all sorts of shit.
Back in the olden days, you could just do a tap dancing routine and people would be going home happy. By the way, this is the final boss that we're just about to approach.
No one cares. I'm going to finish with my last bit of musical. Because it's probably the best thing I've got on my CV. Because it was reviewed by the Bridlington Post.
Cool.
And in the review, which they gave 5 stars for Mamma Mia, it said... And an excellent cameo from the young charismatic Michael Cook. And I was the only person named.
Nice.
Like, nothing happened.
They already knew of your future status as a Z-list internet celebrity.
Z-list? That's fucking... It's a bit rich.
Yeah, I don't think we're quite at that level at the time of recording.
There isn't an alphabet for where we are.
Yeah. We're still in Greek numerals. So as you may notice, I'm using basketball skills that I learned from the movie Space Jam.
But none of the jumping skills that you also saw in that movie.
No. That movie
about starving to death.
Yeah. That movie I remember loving as a child and watching it again as an adult and just being like, I had terrible taste when I was younger.
Of course you did, you're a child. It's not your fault.
Yeah.
No.
Like, it's one of these things...
No. Rob.
Yeah.
It's not your fault.
I do not quite know what you're...
Rob, it's not your fault.
See, this is going to be something from the movie that is like super obvious. It's like, oh, why the fuck do I not understand?
It's another Robin Williams movie, Good Will Hunting.
Was that in 1999?
It bloody well wasn't, but it should have been.
Yeah. No, it was Bicentennial Man was...
Bicentennial Man, yeah. which was horrible. Almost as horrible as your piss poor last boss skills. I'm going to make an executive rule. I'm captain of the ship. Thou shalt not completeth this game.
Fuck you, I will.
Throw in the towel, man. I've thrown the towel.
Fuck no. I'm determined now. I've seen him. I have to beat him. I have to harness all of my inner Michael Jordan.
No, but then you have to do the whole level and kill all these ant fuckers.
Oh, fuck it. I'll manage.
Oh, you've died already.
Look at me.
There's your
Look at me
infinite
go.
lives, which didn't bloody work.
Yeah. It would have been good if the game didn't just accidentally let me beat the boss before I wanted to.
Is that the excuse you're going with?
That is the excuse that happened.
Sorry, Rob, it's not your fault.
I'm going to break down in tears.
That's what I was hoping for. It'd be a great finale.
Yeah.
And at the end of this video, Rob shits the bed.
Yeah. No. Now I'm going to have to think of something really clever to edit instead of this. Just like kind of leaving the fourth wall fucking open. We're not really on a ship.
Not anymore.
No.
We got kicked out the dock. We will buy a ship though.
Yeah.
I do want to just one day come into possession of a battleship.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing. Think of doing you could tour on that. Do comedy shows. And podcasts on a boat.
Yeah. Just like kind of.
We'd be fucked, we could never do anything like on the Pennines.
Yeah. Oh no, like you'd be
Sheffield, no chance.
You'd be incredibly restricted to like canals and like.
No, I'm talking a fucking battleship, son.
Yeah.
I'm talking a battleship.
Yeah, full on. Just
Remember that thing that George Bush stood on when he was like mission accomplished?
Live on the QE.
One of them.
Yeah, so we just want live on the QE2, Captain Cook and Rob Stoakes.
But it'd be brilliant. It would be on international waters. We could claim our own laws.
Yeah.
Much like Daffy probably does on his own island.
Oh no.
Probably growing weed everywhere.
Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it.
Jesus Christ. He must be going nuts.
Just hunting wild animals.
Yeah. Well, why do you think he was so hyper in the fucking 30s? He was off his face on E's. E's were invented in the 30s, right?
It could have been.
Yeah. Just feign
Fucked if I know.
Yeah, feign ignorance.
Get some help. McDonald's wants you to give yourself a chance to find out all the wonderful things you really can be. And so do I.
Well, the ones that are natural, it's like, where did they come from? When someone talks like ketamine.
Yeah, but
what the hell happened there?
Well, eventually everything is like natural when you get down to it. It's just that they didn't come out of the fucking plant. Oh, okay.
What are you doing?
It had no control over that, and it just decided to fuck me anyway.
Oh, has it done the fire shot shit the bed on you?
Yeah. No, not even that. It's just that Donald fucking
Daffy.
Yeah. See,
say my name.
I'm thinking of it because the two fight in the Roger the Rabbit movie, which was a whole decade earlier to this game, I believe. 89?
Oh no, I was just thinking. I wonder if Destiny's Child Say My Name was 99.
I don't know. It would have been around about that time.
It'd have been early 2000s.
Yeah. It was not a good year for music, if I remember correctly.
No.
Yeah.
The 90s wasn't very good, really. I listened to it a lot at work because best of the 80s, 90s, and now.
Yeah, like the 90s had its moments, but overall it was a bit overrated. Came to a bit of a weird end with the whole Y2K shit.
Well, we had the Spice Girls. That was cool.
Yeah.
Well, even for lads, we like the Spice Girls as young lads. They're cool for some reason. Didn't understand the girl power shtick, but
yeah, just like whatever. Hot girls jumping around, whatever.
Yeah, we've got Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. They can do that, I suppose.
Yeah.
That was well played, Rob.
Thank you. I've done well. Right. Come on, Michael Jordan.
So we're finally here with 2 lives to go.
Yes.
On your
but I feel good. I believe I can fly.
I believe I can soar.
Night and day. Piss on a girl and get away with it. See, he's one of those guys that everyone has just decided to unanimously forgive because his singing is just so good that you're like, I don't even care.
I always liked that If I Could Turn Back Time, or if I could turn back
time.
Turn back the hands of time.
See, I quite like...
my darling, you'd still be mine.
I like my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yeah. Come on, down to our last life, and he's down to his last. Fuck you will never beat a game on this Let's Play channel. Fuck you.
And then I pulled out my gun.
Get your Hanes on, lace up your Nikes, grab your Wheaties and your Gatorade, and we'll pick up a Big Mac on the way to the ballpark.
If you enjoyed that, then like, comment and subscribe for more of us sucking at video games. And while you're at it, why not follow our weekly podcast, the Battleship Potemkast, available on SoundCloud, iTunes and podnose.com. We are proud members of Podnose, the home of the best independent podcasts in the UK. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter, where you can tell us what to play next or in what holes we can shove it. Links are available in the description, and as always, we wish you fair winds and following seas.